Hello friends, how's it going? We are going still to play Standard. I know some of you want to see some Explorer action, but I just can't get enough of this format. I want to try it more, I want to play it more, and I want to try this deck, Green White Enchantments. We've been doing a lot of blue decks lately. We're going to go back to green and try a little bit of a brewski. I mean, it's not really a brewski, it's been a deck that has been around. But I guess it's an unknown, at least for me. Like, I've played this, it was kind of good, but I didn't play it much, so I don't have a huge sample size. And that's really why I wanted to get back to it. And it also received an interesting, potentially new addition to the deck in Skrelv's Hive, which is an enchantment, synergizes with all the enchantment synergies, but also gives you those tokens on upkeep that you can't draw cards with. When you cast Rite of Harmony with the trigger on the stack, you get a card, and then later on you do things in your turn, you get a card. For anyone who doesn't know this deck, it basically is like a enchantment token deck that can really go off with Rite of Harmony, drawing a lot of cards, because Rite is trigger when a creature or an enchantment enters the battlefield, which is fantastic here. That works well with the sagas that for example, if you play Rite of Harmony and then a Teachings, you draw a card for the Teachings, and then you draw a card for a Spirit entering the battlefield. And if you have a Hallowed Haunting in play, you get a Spirit on cast, you also draw a card there. Wedding Announcement draws you 2 cards, but being an enchantment, and a 1/1. So the late game, this deck doesn't run out of cards. It's very cheap, right? We only have 4 4-drops, but this deck does not run out of things to do, especially if you draw Rite of Harmony. And also the sagas being exiled returns them back to the battlefield and works with Rite of Harmony. That means with the Saga trigger on the stack, you put a stop in your main phase, you can cast Rite of Harmony, Saga get exiled, comes as a creature as the backside, and boom, you draw a card immediately. It's a little synergy there. Yeah, and the rest of the deck, I mean, we have Jukai Naturalist. If this thing sticks, it's completely insane. Yeah, it goes crazy in this deck. You just go off, essentially. Hallowed Haunting produces an army of spirits that gets flying very quickly. I mean, as long as you control 7 or more enchantments, 7, yeah, it sounds like a lot, but this deck is just enchantments, so it's actually not that much. Yeah, this is really damn powerful in this deck. And yeah, Restoration of Eiganjo is a nice little grindy tool. Touch the Spirit Realms, a removal / protection. Just, yeah, it has been pretty good for me. Wedding Announcement, just, you know, one of the best enchantments in Standard. And then Katilda gives the deck a lifelinker, which is great against the aggressive decks in the format, and also just a way to win the game. Because this thing is usually like a 7/7 flyer, and then if they kill it, you just disturb it, put it on one of your creatures, attack, and yeah, gain like 9 life, and yeah, swing the game in your favor pretty quickly. Yeah, we have a new mana base as well, Razorverge Thicket. Fantastic land for this archetype, really nice. And I'm playing 1 copy of Mirrex. I mean, we have the Skrelv's Hive, we have some token, pump. You know, can't hurt. I mean, this produces any color of mana when it comes to play. I think this card is pretty fine to put into your 2-color decks, yeah, more often than not. Sideboard, I'm playing Curse of Silence, which is a little bit of a hate piece. It's a cheap enchantment, which already works very well with the various cards in our deck. So worst case, it's just that. But then we can name Cruelty of Gigs. We can name Atraxa. We can name Farewell. Farewell is a nightmare of a card for this deck. Farewell just beats this deck. So this is just our little hate piece against those, while still being an enchantment. You know, you could play something like Anointed Peacekeeper, but I think Curse of Silence just makes more sense because of the synergies in this deck. Destroy Evil, great removal. I mean, it kills Shieldred. It's kind of the thing that we brought in against Shieldred decks, while also having an answer to to Fable, right? Reflection of Kikijiki. We don't want that to run away with like a Corpse Appraiser. Yeah, another Katilda. It's just the best card you can have against an aggressive deck. Circle of Confinement, just a cheap removal option in enchantment form. And then Kami of Transience is a nice little recurring annoying threat against someone who yeah, just wants to kill our stuff. We can get this back over and over again. We can also discard it into a restoration and then get it back later. We can mill it with Teachings and get it back later when an enchantment dies. 2 Unlicensers, pretty standard stuff. And 1 Borrowed Time just to have another catch-all effect. Killer Planeswalker, whatever you need to get rid of. Yeah, this is Green White Enchantments. Let's dive into some magic. All right, we want to play. Sweet. Let's, oh, no, thank you. I was about to say, let's hope our sweet rank here doesn't get demolished by this less tier 1-y archetype, I suppose. Yeah, this is a keeper. I'll just bin a land. Rite of Harmony is not a 2-drop. Yeah, Rite of Harmony is more like a 5-drop, I guess. So you can play it on turn. I mean, you can play it sooner if you have a Skrelv's Hive. You can play it on turn 3, technically. Draw 1 card. I mean, it's not great, but if you need to hit land drops, I guess that works. Yeah. Skrelv. Talking about Skrelv. Seacrum Coast. Yeah, you just want to get the Jukai out. If we get a Haunting out next turn, that'd be awesome. It might be Soldiers or Esper Legends. Esper Legends. Talia. Oof, I don't like that. Talia's annoying. But Jukai nullifies Talia, so yeah, I guess it's not that big of a deal. It just gets nullified. It makes us play fair Magic. If they didn't have Talia here, I think they would have lost the game on the spot, pretty much. Ooh, double right. Like, if I would have resolved the Haunting there with a Harmony in my hand, it gets disgusting pretty quickly. You like play Harmony on the next turn, then you play Teachings, draw 3. It's just, yeah. So the Talia was huge. And now we have a Fiend here. Put us under the gun. That would be not so nice. Esper Legends at least doesn't play much removal for my Jukai. They could have a Eiganjo though. Gotta be careful about that. Nothing else. Interesting. I'm gonna play around Eiganjo here. I won't attack with the Jukai. I'm scared. I'll attack with the 2/2. You can Eiganjo that. Jukai is just too important. Getting in with lifelink is tempting, I know, but I don't want to be greedy. I guess what I could have done is I could have cast this pre-combat. Yeah, that would have been better. But because in the off chance they have a counterspell, then I could attack with my Jukai in case they completely tap out. Ah, they have a Eiganjo, see. Oh, that's a bit of an annoying card against my Rite of Harmony. And they have Shieldred, they have Skrelv to protect Shieldred. Okay. Let's see. We can draw Katilda to gain us a bunch of life. So... yeah, this is actually... I mean, I'll just build a big board, I suppose, but I can't really do anything with Rite of Harmony here. Yeah. If they didn't have Talia, this turn would be pretty awesome, but they do have Talia. Imagine they didn't have Talia, guys. I would go right into Resto. Ah, that doesn't work. I needed another green. Anyways, okay, fine. Whatever. Let's just play this. So we have all types of colors on our creatures. So the Skrelv isn't that threatening. Oh, we hit a Katilda. That's big game. That is huge. Look, it's a 9/9 already. Because it counts spirits and creatures. It's completely ridiculous with Hallowed Haunting. Yeah, milling the Katilda was sick. Like now the Shieldred is not really a threat anymore. I may discard a card. There's nothing in my grave, so there's no reason to do that. And I can put a counter on one of my creatures, which will be exile target non-creature card, exile target creature card. Don't have a creature in my grave. So, how many enchantments do I have, by the way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm one short. I'm one short of giving everything flying and vigilance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is too bad. But it's okay. I'm just gonna put this on that and get rocking and rolling. I guess Otavara is kind of good against that exact combination, but that's okay. And attack for 16, shall we? This could also technically get in there. But don't really have great blocks. We can trade here. Attacking with everybody doesn't really make sense, does it? No. Yeah, you see Katilda is just so good at this deck. You could play 4 in the main deck. Not unreasonable. Now the Shieldred doesn't matter anymore. I mean, we can draw cards. We have a 28 now. Airtie would be... Okay, Rafina's fine. As long as they can't kill my flyer, I'm in good shape. And now with Rite of Harmony, I'm gonna draw cards in my main phase here. Because with these triggers on the stack, I'm gonna cast it. And then when they come into play, I'm gonna draw a card for each. And then the more enchantments I draw, the crazier this will be. I could try to kill the Shieldred here. By blocking with multiple creatures. They have a Plaza. I guess I'd be happy if they use Plaza. The issue is if they have some sort of... Okay, 6/7 I can't really kill easily. If they give protection, it doesn't work because I mean, they could give protection. No, they can't give protection from colorless. So I can always block with the 1/1s. I don't know what that's supposed to do. Yeah, no, I think they messed up there. Like, that doesn't make any sense. They must have missed that these are colorless and not white. One mana Takenuma. It's pretty good. Get the owl back. 2 blockers, huh? Yeah, the party's about to start. So now... we'll do this. Draw 2 cards. Yeah, they're gonna be dead, right? I already have enough enchantments. Okay. That kills the owl. Or flickers the owl, I guess. I have 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, so I just cast it. Yep. Yep. Look at this. The Esper Legends deck just didn't interact with me, and my game plan is so much more powerful. This deck ain't bad, really. Like, look at this. Boots, 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 boots. It revolves around Hallowed Haunting. If you don't have Haunting, your deck is like a slow token deck. So yeah, this card is just like the best card. And Jukai, obviously, fantastic against Talia. Circle coming in, definitely. Katilda looks pretty good here. I mean, yeah. Borrowed Time, maybe. Destroy Evil is good against Rafine and Shieldred. On the other hand, I could just ignore them and just do my own thing. Also because Skrelv makes my interaction look embarrassing. Like a Destroy Evil is just gonna do nothing if they have Skrelv out. So that's a bit of a downside with that card. Borrowed Time at least kills the Skrelv. Which isn't great, of course, but at least. I think Skrelv's Hive might be the card that I don't want, or maybe Rite of Harmony. It's a bit of a slow one, and it pains me. Cut some rights on the draw here. Vetting Announcement is also slow, but at least those guys can block. Yeah, difficult to make sideboard changes here. You can always cut like a Spirit Companion. Really think the Skrelv Hive is not that good in this matchup. But I also don't want to cut them all because, you know, it's the one new card in the deck. I kind of want to try it. But it seems a bit, you know, painful and slow, especially if I cut Rite of Harmony too. Yeah, I can work with this. Talia is quite good against this deck. Maybe need more Circle for Talia in the sideboard. Yeah, could see that. The green Kami is not a lock. I don't know. Like, I just put it in a sideboard because it's like powerful. It was a 4-off back in the old days of Naya Runes. It was really good in that deck. But this is a different archetype, a different metagame. You might not need the Kami. You're good at grinding anyways. Yeah, Talia is just a nightmare. Luckily, I have Jukai. Luckily. Jukai negates Talia, so it's fine. But imagine they kill my Jukai here with a cut down or something. That would be very... Oh my god, or that. That's even worse. Wow. That hurts. Can't believe you did that. Okay, get rid of the Talia. But yeah, Lauren, it's obvious they have it. It's fantastic against my deck. Lauren is a monster against me. Okay. Shielded in the bin. What does that tell me? Do I just kill the Rafine here? If I play Hallowed Haunting my next turn, doesn't look that amazing. It's like, what am I gonna do? Play a Restoration, play a touch, I guess? Yeah, okay, that's reasonable, but they're also gonna loot twice here? I think I'm just gonna touch. It's more mana efficient. Destroy Evil I can use later to kill a Shieldred. If they discard Shieldred, I think they have another one in hand. These decks play up to 4 copies of the card. It's one of the best legends in Standard, if not the best. This Esper Legends deck is scary. It's just the card power level on the individual cards is so through the roof. Yeah, like Talia is like one of the best creatures. Shieldred is one of the best creatures. Rafine is one of the best creatures. Lauren is one of the best creatures out there. Okay, now it's time to haunt people. I'm gonna take 5 here, not pretty. But I gotta get on the board with something. Okay, they're just missing land. Oh, Jukai is big. Jukai is huge. Yeah, for this matchup, 4 Circle in the sideboard. And then Circle is gonna be good against soldiers too. So yeah, 4 Circle seems like a change I'm gonna make after this game. There's unfortunately no better option, but Circle does just fine. We don't have Portable Hole anymore. Yeah, Lauren really won this game. Turn 3 Lauren on my Jukai. I mean, Talia into Lauren just sounds... How do you beat that with this deck? Okay, if I go Jukai, I make a creature, and then I can cast one of my other enchantments. Wedding Announcement or Restoration. The Restoration is actually sick, because it gets back the Jukai. If I survive. Will I survive? If I kill no creature, they can make this a 4-power creature. Which makes me live, but they might have a Shieldred to kill me in the upkeep. But I have a Destroy Evil, I suppose. Ay ay ay. I could play Jukai Wedding Announcement. I could play Jukai Kill Lauren. Destroy Evil. I think Lauren is not that big of a deal because I have chump blockers. I need to keep the Destroy Evil for either Rafine or Shieldred. Just imagine they didn't have Talia here. Just again would go completely crazy. I'm not trying to complain by saying that. I'm just trying to like showcase to you that this deck is the real deal. But Talia is the real deal against me, anyways. So Wedding Announcement or Restoration. I think I go with Restoration. It leaves me with one less jump blocker, but it puts the Jukai into my again. Yeah. The Jukai is just so good. I want that card out of my graveyard, and it also makes a land drop, which is cool. It's useful. And then if we get a second Haunting out, we I don't know. We might be able to get like a flying army going and win this game. Maybe. Let's see. 5 life. Upkeep stop in case of Shieldred. Yeah, that's what I really love about this. If they kill your Jukai, which they have to, every deck has to kill Jukai against you. Jukai's like if Jukai sits, it's so good. The deck goes off. And then you have Restoration. Like they kill Jukai on turn 2. You're like, okay, I'll just play Restoration. I'll get it back on the second chapter. No big deal. Yeah, I might be too far behind here to come back, I think. But we'll try. But I think I'm not able to get this one. They have Depop in their deck. So their hand is completely stacked, obviously, after all these connives. I am probably dying this game. We'll see. We'll try. Katilda can get me out of tricky spots. Maybe Rite of Harmony is just a card I shouldn't have in my deck on the draw here. Just no time against Talia. I talk a lot and I think through a lot of lines, but my opponent is lower on time than I do. Opponent is a very, how do you say in English? Thorough thinker, player, thorough, is that a word? Like, think a lot, think everything through. I mean, I kind of like that. It means they're probably good. And they play well, which translates to good testing and good games. I love playing against great players. Yeah. But it also means I get bored a little bit here and there. Okay, what needs to happen here? I need to draw land, yes. And I haven't made the count yet, but do I have enough enchantments? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do. I could actually stabilize here. Discard Wedding? No, I don't discard Wedding. I discard Harmony. So I already have plenty of enchantments. Do I attack here? With my 2/2. It has Vigilance. They might have Eiganjo. Oh, we milled a Katilda. That's good. But just gaining 2 life seems pretty important against another Shieldred. If they have Eiganjo, so be it. They do have Eiganjo. Not bad, not bad. That's bad for me. So now I need to hope they don't have Shieldred. I also need to hope they don't have an answer for Jukai, because if they remove 1 enchantment, whatever it is, doesn't have to be Jukai, I lose to the flyer. Yeah, I'm over back against the wall. I'm here sitting and waiting for my death. Shieldred kills me. Removal kills me. It seems like they don't have removal. It's pretty amazing. everybody getting in there. Okay, I mean, I can still draw an airtie with the... That's probably their plan here. Maybe they miss, who knows? If I make it another turn, I can get this Katilda onto the battlefield. Man, if I wouldn't have attacked with Jukai, things would have been better for me. If I would have played around that stupid Eiganjo. Maybe I should have. How do I block here? I could just do this. Or I could double block the Raffine. But if I double block the Raffine, I'm gonna lose both spirits because my other spirits die. And I might want my spirit to put Katilda on that and gain a bunch of life. I think yes. So now it's shielded or bust. If they have Takenuma, they can get shielded back, but they have 3 in the graveyard, so. But they have not played a Takenuma yet. Are you gonna use Plaza? Oh my god. What? What did you just discard? They discarded these 3, okay. Wow. Oh my god, guys, we might be winning this. That's insane. They used Plaza? What the heck? Okay, they might have Otavara though. Why did I say oops? Well, they might have Otavara. I mean, I guess I can't really beat that card. Actually, I'm gonna be okay, I think. Because I can split up my life linkers, right? I can put a counter on my Jukai and then Katilda on the spirit. If you allow me. Ah, shit. That's bad. So now I do this. I have to, right? Oh my god. 13. Okay. If you don't have a removal. If they wouldn't have killed the Jukai, they would have died. Oh, touch. Touch cannot exile the Katilda. I mean, now I might be able to outgrind my opponent. Like, I'm gonna make 2 spirits every... They're gonna all fly. It's gonna be tough to beat. I think I might be ahead here. I mean, not ahead, but depends on what they have. I mean, I'm ahead right now, obviously. But if they have Otavara, it's gonna be interesting. I don't die. Even if my creatures lose flying, I'm at 14 now. They're at 4. So they are actually the ones that might die. Okay. Except to 1 target artifact or creature. Take 15, I would die. What I could do is I could block for my architect, I get another 1/1, and then I can touch my own architect. Kinda like the idea of that. And then I try to kill my opponent in the backswing with my spirits. I mean, they need another blocker. No, wait a minute, everything has flying. Right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna win this. Like, how they're gonna beat me? Gonna cast. They need. I don't know. They need like. They need a way to deal with both these spirits in play. Because they're both gonna fly. My opponent's at 4, so. I don't know. What can I have here? Double Otawara or something. Amazing. I didn't think I would come back from this. But like, them discarding all these shield reds, they're probably gonna, yeah, I don't know, regret that. Although, one shield red they didn't discard, and I had to, yeah, okay, never mind. No, I think I played this game pretty well, maneuvering in a way that I could somehow win. Amazing. Now we can get the Jukai back. There is another Jukai. Love it. Rite of Harmony would draw a ridiculous amount of cards if I wanted it to. And my opponent's just done. I guess, yeah. GG. Sick. Impressive, guys. Love it. Woo! No. No. Negative. I'm playing 23 lands. Maybe that's a bit greedy. I'm playing 23 lands and I have Spirit Companion to draw me a card. And I have 4 Restoration of Eiganjo, to be fair. Like, I have ways to find me more lands in the cards I play. But my deck is mana intensive too. Okay, let's try the new card. Let's see what it does. Oh no. Okay. It does a lot of nothing against Mono Red for the first turns, that's for sure. Mono Red should be a great matchup though. They will likely just die every time I cast Katilda. But we're on a mulligan to 5, so. All things considered, I'm expecting to lose this game. Also, I would be a lot happier having a Spirit Companion right now than the Skrelv Scythe. Could jump, get it back. I mean, maybe you get it online to get the lifelink going, but I am a little bit suspicious that we make it so far. We'll see. Okay, opponent has the nuts on the play. Yeah. I guess it's not the nuts. The nuts is Kumano into 2-drop into Squee. But it's pretty good. You could also play red in this deck and play Fable. That's what I used to do. Yeah, I'm not winning this game. No, Skrelv Scythe is not for this matchup. Really isn't. Okay. I'm done. GG. I have 1 blocker, I die. 2, the board, whatever they have in hand. Okay, Rite of Harmony and Skrelv Scythe are not good. Containment is great. Katilda is good. Kami is probably good. It grows into a big creature. I'll just play a Rite. Yeah. I guess I could play Skrelv Scythe. I really don't need the card draw in this matchup. But this, it just doesn't seem that great. Destroy Evil doesn't really do anything. No, I think I'd rather play a Rite than a thing that pains me. This matchup should be pretty good. My opponent was on the play, I'm mulligan to 5, you know, things happen. We lost one, but this looks really good on paper. What is this? Yeah, this is a hand that looks terrible against Mono Red. Okay. Kami or Jukai? Jukai is like a must kill. They're gonna spend their turn doing that. I mean, Kami is also a must kill. Jukai can get back with the restoration. Probably best to just cast this one. I can also discard the Kami into the restoration. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's some nice value. Oh, okay. I don't mind that. That's bloodthirsty. Huh. I could also get frisky and attack with the like play Circle and Kami, and then next turn play Jukai Restoration, make the Kami a 5/5. I think I'm just winning the race at that point. And have a 5/5 Kami out, and then I get a 3/4. I'm just easily beating mono red. But do I even need to take care of this? I think I'm gonna follow that strategy. I'm gonna just turn into the aggressor here. Especially if they play a bloodthirsty adversary. I mean, it's not gonna be a good turn for them. They just concede the game on the spot. Yeah, this is not a good matchup for them. Rerun. I just want to have a big Katilda against mono red and have them concede to it. That's all I'm asking for. I mean, I'm missing a color, but I do have a circle and I have my wish in Katilda. It's risky. I don't know. I don't think it's worth my risk. I think I can easily win against him on a multi 6. Yeah, let's go. What do we bottom though? The Haunting? I don't need it in this matchup, I think. I like the Haunting. I mean, I would love to bottom a land, and if I could draw one land, it's perfect. What happens? Can they outgrind me? Can I beat this? I mean, they can. If I draw lands. I could also put the circle back. That seems a bit loose. Put the circle back. Do it like this. So they're gonna play 1-drop. I play land. They play 2-drop. Hit me down to 16. I play Jukai. Yeah, the Haunting is just a tad too slow on the draw. I think on the play I would do it the other way around. I would keep the Haunting over the circle, but not on the draw. It's not worth it. Nah, there's the land. I should have bottomed Brushland. Yes. Yeah. Didn't know. Couldn't know. Okay. I think I just play circle. I don't mess around here with my Jukai and then it gets killed. I wouldn't love that. It's like, I mean, I could have thought this through more. If I play Jukai, they kill it. They hit me down to 13, I play Restoration. Yeah, because this is an issue, right? Maybe I should have played Teachings of the Kirin. So now the squeeze is super annoying. Drawing a land, okay. Let's mill Katilda. Yeah, maybe killing the Felden was a bit aggressive. They have a kill spell for the Jukai. Oh, what a draw. They just have everything perfectly lined up. Yeah, okay. Mono red too fast. I tried, but I'm gonna get beaten by this supposedly very good looking matchup. Yeah, it's lethal. Ah, too bad, huh? Mono red just too fast. I mean, we lost on a multi 5. I think this matchup's great still. But they had just a fantastic draw here on the play. And I was perhaps supposed to play Jukai on turn 2, because then they can't go squee. Yeah. And then I still have the circle. So I misplayed. I misplayed this game. I should have kept the circle for Squee. And just placed Jukai on turn 2. I don't know. Yeah, it was just a mistake. And I got punished for it. But we learned from that. Next time, I'm not going to do that play again. Play first. No. Okay. I mean, multiple Skrelvs I've add up. Huh. Katilda is more of a late game card. Katilda is also pretty good. I can't believe I lost against Mono Red with this deck. That should not happen, I think. I'm playing against Mono Red again? What's going on today? I guess I have time to redeem myself. Is Mono Red that good of a deck? In my experience, it loses to Grixis, which is not a good position to be in. The more greedy the Grixis list, the better it gets for Mono Red. But these days, the lists have not been that greedy, so... Vetting or Resto? I think here I have to deploy Resto, even though it looks slow and is slow. I need lands, I need to get going. Skrelv Hive, just, I don't know about that card. Looks pretty rough in these aggressive matchups. Just pains me, helps my opponent. Yeah, Skrelv Hive looks pretty bad. I would rather have a Circle of Confinement in my main deck. Yeah, not discarding enough anything. I'm forced into playing Katilda here. It's just a free. Yeah. I guess we were losing another game 1. Okay, I guess we don't have enough interaction in the main deck. If I do this, what are you gonna do? Oh, okay, that's enough. 6-9. Yeah. Blazing Crescendo. Okay. Skrelv Hive pretty underwhelming so far. If I had Circle in the main deck, these mono red decks would probably be a lot better of a matchup. Or Kami in the main deck would also be incredible. I mean, there's ways to just make that matchup even better. Yeah, I don't think it's bad. Just gotta draw Jukai on turn 2 and then, I don't know. Or have the Spirit Enchantment. Teachings of the Kirin. Yeah, I mean, my deck is a little bit slow out of the gate, to be fair. Mono Red is such a boring deck. At least Soldiers is similar, right? It's both aggressive, and Mono Red is also aggressive. But Mono Red is literally just clicking cards, hoping you curve out. It's so boring to play. Soldiers has a lot of abilities, little things, combat math. Mono Red's like, okay, if I have the first 4 turns play out well for me, I win. If not, that's it. Just slot machine. Am I having a good draw or not? Can be a great deck in the right metagame, nonetheless. Like, if the metagame is not respecting Mono Red whatsoever, can be the correct choice, and then you're just sitting there playing slot machine. Opponents in the tank on sideboarding. Green, white with life gain. I guess my deck is too slow. Maybe I'm underestimating my ability to beat Mono Red. Maybe it's just too slow. I mean, in game number 2 in the last round, they conceded on turn 3. I I don't know, like that, yeah. Right, that's my one right left in the deck. Could be useful this game, for sure. Yeah, it's not unreasonable to play this card in the main deck, I think. It's kind of okay against a lot of decks in the format. Like, even taking a Goblin from a Fable is fine. I think I'm just gonna play Restoration here. I mean, I do have a touch, so I have an answer to another creature. If I play Jukai Circle here. No, well. I'll just do that then. They're kind of in a rough spot, because if they kill my Jukai and take their turn off, it's good for me. And if they don't kill my Jukai, it's also good for me. Yeah, now they take their turn off, falling further and further behind. Katilda is a free, 1, 2, 3. And it counts itself, right? Spirits and or enchantments. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's a 4/4. 4/4 can still be killed by Obliterating Bolt. I think I just wait until my Katilda gets out of range of any burn. Yeah, I'm getting in there. I know they could have a haster, like a squee or something. But this game is... They missed the land drop. It's just... I'm the aggressor now. Strike, sure. Yeah, it's just... This is fine. This is fine. Discard. I could also discard Katilda. Discard Brushland. Yeah. Get this into play. Get this into play. Get a plains. Make a 6/6. Pass the turn. Okay. 2 non-games. One opponent slapped me, and now I just, yeah, didn't make any land drops and died. But I presume that they wouldn't have won this game even if they had a normal draw. My draw was quite strong. They kind of started losing this game when they abraded on turn 3, my Jukai. Alright, I don't have any changes. Let's go. I mean, I could play Curse of Silence, Destroy Evil. No, just doesn't make any sense. Okay, so what is Skrelv good against? Skrelv is good against Grixis, I suppose. Against decks, against controlling decks, against 5-color Traxa. It honestly doesn't really seem to support what the deck is trying to do. Like the usual way you win is just make a huge flying spirit army with Hallowed Haunting. Or put a Katilda on something and attack with 10 in the air. And Skrelv doesn't really support any of that. It's just an enchantment. So it synergizes with some of the cards in the deck. But it doesn't... I don't know. I think it's not... I'm starting to think it's not enough. I'm just gonna lose to the curve out again. Mono red slot machine. Choo-choo! Come on! Do I hit? Do I not hit? Oh, we hit a Restoration. We hit a Jukai, which you can get back if you don't die on turn 4. Okay, that's not the best turn 3 play. Good. Still dying. Kinda. Okay. Well, let's Brushland and do this. Pass the turn. They don't want to trade. I also don't want to trade, so that's just fine by me. Because this is a spirit that pumps my Katilda. Do I even have to play this touch? I think not. Oh, this doesn't get reduced. Right. So I have a choice to make. I can either play Katilda as a 5/5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or I can play double Wedding Announcement. Both pretty good options. Katilda as a 5/5 dies to Rending Flame. But the thing about that, then I just kind of just get it back, right? Like, the backside is exactly the same as the front side. The Rending Flame, I lose 2 life on resolution. Which I have not seen come up in Constructed, to be honest. That Rending Flame flavor text coming up, 2 damage because it's spirit. If they get in with everybody, I'm gonna block for Katilda. Sure, they can use a lightning strike, that's fine. They just attack Felden. Okay, that's tricky. I don't die to any combination of things. I'll take it. They already played a land. I can't die here. I can't die to a pump plus a shock. Okay, fair. No, actually I die to what am I talking about? I die to strike and shock. That doesn't make any sense. I should have probably blocked with the 2/2. It was a bit risky what I did there. Yeah, but this game's over now. Take the squee, play a Wedding, and attack for 7. I guess this guy could attack 2 theoretically, trading there. I kind of want to make a 1/1 with my Wedding Announcement though, and that's just plenty. Okay, beating mono red, good. As nature impair, whatever. How do I say this? Anyways, getting back to true nature, right? Green white life gain enchantments beats mono red. Opponent's still playing. I admire that. Oh, they had a bolt, yeah. But my Katilda was 5/5. Getting in there with everything. He loved the fighting spirit. 6 damage. Trying to check if I have lethal, maybe. I guess I get rid of the etching. It's better. Yeah, let's write it off. Mirrex looking awkward here, I must say. Probably gonna cut that card from the deck, actually. Like, this is not good. And then if I think about it, how often are you gonna activate it, really, for the 1/1? Doesn't seem that good. This draws me 2 cards. Let's do that. Oh, it would be so crazy if I died to double shock there. That would really hurt. Yeah, the Mirrex awkward. I could have played this here. Okay, good. All right, that was it for my little rodeo with green-white enchantments. Skrelv Hive, Mirrex. I don't like you guys. Sorry, I think I gotta kick you out. Didn't really perform. Sure, we played against mono red aggro, but then again, if I think and you just theorize in my head how the games are gonna play out, I think Skrelv Hive really doesn't have a home in this archetype. I'm thinking about Spirited Companion. I'm thinking about Circle in the main deck. That could be a metagame call if there's a lot of aggressive decks, which that is not necessarily the case. But Circle, just fine against the Goblin Shaman token, which otherwise is pretty annoying too. So yeah, you can just play that card in the main deck. And I don't know the name of it, but it's a green sorcery on 1 mana, which I think might also have a place in this deck. Now with Razorverge Thicket, we have really good mana to have green on turn 1 consistently. Like in the Naya version in the past, the mana wouldn't really have allowed for Commune with Spirits, but now it does. And this not only finds you lands, it also finds you enchantments, so you can lower the land count, and you can find your Jukai every time, you can find your Restoration, whatever piece you're missing, which is really, really strong. Unfortunately, it doesn't find Katilda. That's a bit of a bummer. It doesn't find Rite of Harmony 2, but nonetheless, it seems playable in this deck. Not just playable, it seems good. Well, I think I'll try that. Maybe you cut Mirrex, go down to 22 lands in total, shave the Skrelv, add 4 Commune, and then, yeah, you can play the Spirit Companion. That'd be simple, or you could, I don't know, move things around, cut 2 Spirit Companion, add 2 Circle of Confinement. I could also see that. Spirit Companion is like a filler in this deck. It gets the ball rolling, right? It's a small enchantment, draws you cards, quite good with Hallowed Haunting, but it's not necessary, I think. Teachings is very good, again, because it mills so many things, and it's like spirits and all kinds of things. It does a lot. It's also Graveyard Hate, by the way, which comes up. The Kirin touched Orochi exiles a Truxa potentially. Anyways, that is green-white enchantments. I'm definitely intrigued by this deck. I think it's good against Grixis because it puts so many permanents onto the board. Invoke Despair is really embarrassing against you. And yeah, you mostly ignore what they're doing and just go over the top of Grixis. So yeah, what are you afraid of? Farewell. So mono-white mid-range with Farewell is probably tough. But maybe you can accumulate a lot of advantage, draw a bunch of cards with Rite of Harmony before they hit 6 mana, right? So it's a slow matchup, it's a slow deck. Anyways, so this is definitely intriguing. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you haven't, subscribe. I would highly appreciate that. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.